Hey guys, welcome back. It is the 31st of March 2025. Let's talk about it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make a 600 in 7 years. And yeah, let's get into it. The new announcements would be talking about the recent struggles and why it's affecting this channel. Also, I'm gonna talk about the 7K client that I'm probably closing, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, and other niche things about the company that I'm starting. So yeah, if you're interested, please make sure to subscribe. All right, let's get into the basic struggles. So the last 4 months, my payments for every month, recurring payments and bills and those kind of stuff, has increased by 20% just the last 4 months, according to the application finance application tracker that I have, which is absolutely insane. And that means that I will have less time to spend on this channel to actually achieve the things that I want to. So yeah, if your basic foundation is struggling, you start to question if the things that you're doing is basically right. So the reason why I feel this way is because you feel like you're in survival mode again, which is very weird because I've been in survival mode for the longest time, but I don't have energy because I'm putting all the energy that I have next to my job in this channel. So yeah, that seems very unfortunate, and that feels like should I just let things go and just work full time and just get a job? But yeah, but when you think about long term, that doesn't make any sense for me because in this channel, what you will see is a lot of failing, a lot of pain, and a lot of discomfort, a lot of things that don't work. People going to comment like, "Hey, you're never going to make it," but usually the people that they are following, that are only showing the results and only showing the tips and tricks and entertainment, whatever you want to call it, they don't show you the failures because they also want you to show you that they're only succeeding and that things are working. But this is the real deal. This is how what people don't want to see, right? They don't want to see this pain and struggle and discomfort. And but that's really what it's behind the scenes, right? They show you like, oh yeah, I just had a headache, and they just talk along between the lines, right? But not like this. Not like every day showing up, showing the pain, showing the discomfort. I haven't seen any channel doing that so far. Hopefully, if you do have someone channel, I would like to see that. All right, let's get into the next part, which is a 7K client. So I have a client upcoming week, which we're gonna discuss, and probably gonna decline because of the following reasons. The first reason is that they're being secretive about the Figma design. So how am I supposed to give him the new look, transferring the new look, what they currently have to the new one, if they're going to be secretive about it? It's highly likely they don't have a tablet and mobile version, and they want to cheapskate me out because they probably want me to do it live without going offline, which means I have to do it on a subdomain, copy the database, transfer all those things, copy the database again, and then putting it live again. And those all things is very um, error prone, especially when it comes to WordPress. So I just want to see what will happen and what kind of hosting they have. Do you have enough space? So there's a lot of questions. And yeah, depending on those, I will probably gonna ask more than 10K, and I don't think the client wants that. I think she's looking for a cheapskate out. Our first conversation was already, well, if you can do it, we will get another developer. And I wasn't even 10 seconds in. I was like, what is this about? Can you show me your website? Well, if you need my website, it's not. But if you cannot do it, we will get another one. That is that is already the first thing that happened just by talking 10 seconds. So it's also an agony headache client. So I'm probably not gonna pick that. So why I'm not picking that? Because I just mentioned that I need the money, but I'm getting offered money and I'm gonna say no. So there are multiple things. Even though this is gonna set me for a month ahead, I'm not sure if it's worth the headache. I have to be careful because this channel is making about 600 a day. This is not a channel that I'm going to freelance full time, right? Like there are two different things. I'm not just raking all the money together and hope for the best, right? I'm actually going into marketing and sales eventually, and then gonna streamline those kinds of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna focus on. And those are already really hard things. So why would make it harder for myself by putting myself in a pain, right? If I want to put myself in the pain, the first conversation we need to be already around 10K. I'm just gonna be very honest. It's not because I'm like being cocky here. It's just because I know what the stresses are with the clients. I already had multiple clients. I learned a lot of them, and I don't want to have that conversation. Some people do, right? Like, but they can't go on Fiverr or Upwork if they want to. I'm not that guy. Okay. Nothing against those people or like that they lower the ego or anything like that. It's just not my style. It's just very simple. So yeah, again, I'm showing you the real struggle, and this is the real struggle. So that's why, yeah, I felt like quitting, and especially what is waiting for me, and the stresses that I have, the basic foundation that is shaking, is also shaking the logic that I need to build my stuff. I'm also getting comments like, "Oh man, you're not gonna make it," or "Why are you doing this?" and those kinds of stuff. But those the same people are following YouTubers and people that are faking it out. This is the real stuff. You're gonna see me doing real things behind the scenes. You're gonna see me struggle, showing the pain and discomfort, and you're also gonna see successes, such such as this year. I expected to have 2 clients. I'm already at my 4th and a big one. So it has have been better than expected. Even though I'm not going to focus on a client for the long term, I decided to focus it on the short term, right? Also, there are a lot of things that I don't talk about that you don't see behind the channel. So yeah, that's also a bit of stressors. But I just wanted to make sure that I am being checking out my other streams, the last streams, and I've been struggling because I've been unfocused and not necessarily because I cannot do the stuff. So I have to be really careful what I'm doing. So yeah, in other news, today I had a meeting with a copywriter slash UX designer. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. It helped me with the copywriting of my sales funnel, but I also learned other things because of that foundation, because of that correction. I realized there are such things as pre-sales panel, sales panel page, and sales page and cart page, but also there's like advertorials or pre-advertorials and those kinds of stuff. And I have no idea what these things mean yet. And so it's very exciting. So I'm gonna take a step back with the developing, and I'm just gonna make a wireframe and actually gonna make a Figma design, and then I'm gonna implement the sales page. So that is what I'm currently gonna focus on. And yeah, so yeah, that's the state of this channel. So yeah, I've been struggling, so I'm gonna take it a little bit back. I'm just gonna take it a little bit slower so I can make sure that my foundation is okay again. And yeah, expect me to not get this client of demanding too much and paying too little, because yeah, I'm not in a specific environment that I can manage that as well. So yeah, if you are interested in like seeing real pain, struggle, and discomfort, but also seeing the successes, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment if you want to see me make it 607 years, and I will see you on to the next one.